Great spot for a holiday. Grand Hotel, Mackinac Island. That's where we are this morning in the parlor. Your Pure Michigan Monday. 1-800-33-GRAND if you want to reserve a room or a starting time at the golf course or grandhotel.com. And by the way, yesterday on the PGA Tour, it was Harrison Frazier who came from behind, forced a playoff, and won that playoff for his first ever PGA Tour win. Robert Carlson, I think he had a 4-shot lead or even a 5-shot lead at some point on Saturday. But the Memphis tournament is won by Harrison Frazier, and now they all go to Congressional for the U.S. Open. 500 horses or more on Mackinac Island, in case you wondered. That's more than the regular people, the residents who stay all year long. Jason Horrocks is the Grand Hotel's golf professional. Interesting place to be a golf professional, isn't it?
Oh, my office view is pretty good out there.
And horses are a big part of the golf operation, which would surprise a lot of people.
Well, they are. We have a unique golf course here on Mackinac Island. Our two nines are separated by a mile. Our front nine is right across the street from the Grand Hotel here, and it's been here for a long time. And in 1994, we added our back nine, which is about a mile and a quarter away. And cars are not allowed on Mackinac Island. If you've never been here before, we get around by bicycle and horse traffic. And so you can't just take your golf car from the 9th hole and drive it to the 10th hole. You drop it off at the clubhouse, and you actually get on a horse and carriage ride up to the back nine and pick up a new golf car there. So a little unique golfing experience here on Mackinac.
The Jewel is the name of the golf course here.
It is, yeah, the Jewel, and it comprises of the Grand Nine, which is across the street from the hotel, and our Woods Nine now, which is a mile away up near the west end of the airport on the island here.
Who designed the Woods Nine?
Jerry Matthews
right.
here in Michigan. So.
Nice to keep the business here in Michigan or something like that. Do you think that the U.S. Open is too difficult? I know that it's pretty much the toughest tournament these pros are going to play all year, but it's not so much fun for people to watch. Or is it?
Well, I enjoy it.
You do?
You know, they definitely set up the golf course.
You like seeing them suffer?
I think the average everyday golfer likes seeing the professionals, shoot over par, and just like everybody else does. So on it, at least 1 week out of the year. So.
Well, that's what we're going to get this week, and it's going to be without Tiger Woods, who has been injured and trying to come back from an injury. He's been tinkering with his swing. He's had a number of swing coaches. Don't you just sort of wish that he would call Butch Harmon and sort of try to turn back the clock a little bit?
Well, I think, that'd be interesting, throw Butch in the mix, but I also think he just needs to rest and get his body healthy and get his golf game back in form so we can all enjoy his swing again.
I guess you can see how people say rest. He plays golf.
Yep. Well, I guess...
A lot of us play to relax.
Tiger doesn't, if you look at him, he definitely works out a lot. He's not a couch potato out there, so... Yeah, I think he just needs to get his body healed up. He's not 25 anymore, and just needs to heal up and start competing again.
Do you think the competition for Tiger is tougher now than it was when he first came out?
I definitely do. You go all the way down the ranks to the nationwide tour, and even the college level. Even in college players are shooting 4 rounds of under par all the time, and so you have professionals that are doing that every day. And I definitely think the fields are deeper. The equipment's changed over the last 10 years as well, which had made players that hadn't been able to compete with a Tiger Woods type player before. They're able to hit the ball longer and keep up with those longer hitters like Tiger Woods.
He sort of created this competition for himself, didn't he, by working out in the gym and showing, he set the bar high, and they seem to be answering.
Right. I think it's great for the game of golf. I think that's why this week's going to be still an enjoyable major to watch, even though he's not going to be participating in it. So,
I've never been to Congressional Country Club, but it's outside Washington D.C. there, and they've tinkered with the routing and that sort of thing. I don't think this year it's closing on a par 3 like it has in the past, but it's definitely going to be a sort of hot, humid environment. And very tough from that degree too.
Yeah, I think every time they've had a major there, their weather's played an issue in it. So
yeah.
So hopefully that's not the case, and we'll see some 4 rounds of great golf this weekend. So.
Well, it makes it fun if you can come here and play golf yourself, and then kick back. Usually the U.S. Open's on later in the day, so you can go down to the Gatehouse or whatever and watch it on
Great place to play golf. You can relax, play golf in the morning, and enjoy the Lilac Parade here on the island on Sunday, and then also. Right. Kick back and watch the back nine of the U.S. Open. So.
Who has the course record at the Jewel?
You know what? We don't know that.
Really? Not you?
I don't know
set
if
it.
it's me, but I guess we could go set it today. It's
No,
gonna
I
be a beautiful day
couldn't
for
set
golf. There we go.
I'd set the very different course record out there. I haven't hit it in the lilacs if there are lilacs out there. Really, what's the best round you shot?
I've shot a few under par over the years.
You're shy about it.
So it's a shorter course, so it's very playable for all ages, and so obviously with the equipment these days, especially our front nine, which was built over 100 years ago, I can drive up near the green, so I can definitely shoot under par quite easily on the front nine, anyways, and but it's very playable, very scenic. We have some wonderful views out there on the course.
Yeah. I think you ought to, record it, put it on the wall, and give us all something to shoot at. But you don't have time to play, probably.
Well, next time you come up, we'll get you out there, and then we'll record that score. So,
that would be beaten about 5 minutes after it goes up on the wall. I know that former Governor Blanchard, obviously the governor's residence, looks down on the golf course, and he said that he used to take some clubs and sneak down there in the evening and play a few holes, and it was some of the best moments that he had on the island as a governor in the evening by himself.
Well, it's a great place, relaxing place to play, and he actually had one of our most famous feats in the mid '80s. Our golf course was redesigned by Jerry Matthews here on the front nine, and prior to that, Governor Blanchard had a hole-in-one on one of our par threes, and since then, with the rerouting of the front nine, that hole had been destroyed and replaced. But we have a little plaque on the golf course to commemorate that feat there.
So it'll stand forever.
So, yes.
That's pretty good. I made a hole-in-one. Destroy the hole. I'm going to be the only one from that yardage to do it. That's great fun, and another one of the activities you can do here on Mackinac Island at Grand Hotel. Okay, we'll look forward to that course record from Jason Horrocks, professional at the Jewel here. And you don't have to stay at the hotel to play the golf course, do you?
You do not. We're open to the public.
Totally open to
We
the
rent
public.
clubs. We try to make it easy. If you come up to the island and have no plans to play golf, we have everything available for you.
1-800-33-GRAND or grandhotel.com. We'll get you the full sports story when we get back. It's Michael Patrick Shields, Michigan's Morning Show.